Time Magazine, Health and Science section, June 4th, 2012. Skip the PSA screen. Experts say PSA blood tests for prostate cancer don't save lives. Richard Ablin, the scientist who discovered the PSA test, calls the testing's widespread use a public health disaster because it gives a 98% false positive, gives the doctors permission to kill you. Prostate cancer does not kill anybody. If you have prostate cancer and you die, it's always from the treatment. It never goes to your liver, your lungs, your brain. It never kills you. It goes regionally. It'll go into your pelvic bones, your lumbar vertebrae, and your leg bones, but that's it. Probably 90% of all men who die over the age of 85 have prostate cancer. It's usually the size of the head of a pin, never left the prostate gland, but the PSA test is like 100 instead of below 5 like it's supposed to be. Oh my God. You got to get treatment here. You're dead.
Anything on for prostate?
Yes. There's two things you have to worry about the prostate. One is enlargement. You get up at night to take a pee. You have a struggle getting a stream going. You have to urinate and all kinds of stuff like that. And there's prostate cancer. I'll start out with prostate cancer. Nobody ever dies from prostate cancer. Never kills you. When you get treated for prostate cancer, it's always the treatment that kills you. Prostate cancer will never kill you. It never goes to your liver, your lungs, or your brain. It goes regionally to your bones, your pelvis, your thigh bones, your femurs, your vertebrae. Kind of goes into this area here, but never goes to an organ where it's going to kill you. It's the treatment that always kills you. So even the FDA says, oops, you may want to reconsider treatment for prostate cancer. But doctors who are oncologists, they keep pushing it because that's how they make their money. That's how they pay the tuition for their kids to go to Harvard. They don't have to get student loans, right? 85% of the men who die after 85 have prostate cancer. It's usually the size of the head of a pin. Has not metastasized anywhere. The PSA is like 12 and so forth. They've got prostate cancer, but it doesn't go anywhere. They die of a heart attack while they're having sex with a 20-year-old. You know, that kind of stuff. And so they get hit in a car accident and die, or fall off the roof while they're painting the house. But they don't die of prostate cancer. But prostate cancer never kills you. But what you want to do is be smart, and I'll tell you what to do about prostate cancer nutritionally in a second, because the same thing is true for enlarged prostate, benign prostate hypertrophy, BPH. And this is actually caused by nutritional deficiency. What happens to your thyroid gland when you're deficient in iodine? Does it shrink or get bigger? It gets bigger. You get a goiter. So when you're deficient in iodine, your thyroid gland gets big. What happens to your prostate gland when you're deficient in selenium? It gets big. See, so selenium deficiency causes benign prostate hypertrophy. So, you take the 90 essential nutrients. If you're a man, I take extra selenium for that very reason. I don't have time to stand in front of a toilet for 5 minutes to get a stream going. And so, I take 3 selenium twice a day in addition to my 2 healthy start, actually 2 healthy bone and joint packs. I take 2 bottles a month of selenium, 3 bottles a month of selenium, so I take 3 twice a day. I also take ProstFX, which is a blend of Asian, African, and North American herbs, which will shrink your prostate gland, even if it's already enlarged, and support normal function of the prostate gland. So I take 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles of that a month. Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Wallach, our new thing that's coming out tomorrow, how many would a person take if they already have a cancer problem, pancreas cancer? How many would they take?
If a person already has a cancer problem, I would kind of double or triple the dose, because this stuff is designed to knock off the bad cells and support longevity and health of the good cells, which sort of crowd out the bad stuff, right? Depending on what they weigh, I'd have them take 2 Healthy Start packs per month. If they weigh 150 to 220 pounds. If they weigh 300 pounds, it'd be 3 Healthy Start packs. They need 3 selenium twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. I'd also give them the, I've got to be careful not to name the product. The Z radical, which is a different thing. I'd give them 2 ounces a day for 100 pounds of body weight. If they get diarrhea, cut it to 1 a day, but start them out with 2 twice a day. The Z radical. And then when this new product comes out tomorrow, I'd order that for them immediately and at least give them 4 a day, 2 twice a day. That'd be minimum. I'd go whatever they can afford comfortably.
More wouldn't hurt?
Nope. Remember, there's a bell-shaped curve, and we're talking about, based on cell cultures, we're talking about the average dose that did the job here. Myself, I'm pointing out the center field, so I'm doubling and tripling and 128,000 times and that kind of stuff. I wouldn't do 28,000 times the minimum dose of arsenic. That'd be too much. That'd probably knock me off. But I can do 10 times the minimum daily requirement of arsenic.